Hi, in this video we are going to see how the National Testing Agency follows the selection procedure for the assistant professor and assistant professor plus JRF qualification. Okay, so as per the information bulletin released by the National Testing Agency, so based upon that one we are going to see here point by point. Fine. So please watch this video up to the end so that you will get one clarity. Okay, how the selection process will be done for the assistant professor and the JRF. And apart from this video, whatever the job notifications you are looking for, please mention your requirement in the comment section. If I got the recruitment notification which is matching up with your profile, then definitely I will come up in the next video. And to get my next video as a notification to your mobile phones, you have to subscribe the channel and then tap the bell icon. Online personalized job consultancies by paying only 100 rupees as a registration fee and fill up the Google form and the link I kept in the description box of this video. By this method, whatever the jobs you are looking for, those jobs we will search and the job notifications will be directly sent to your registered mail ID. And one more note is that the candidates who are already registered for this one, you need to check your mail IDs regularly. Why? Because my team is sending the lot of recruitment notifications. Before going into the main content of this video, it is a very big announcement and the good news to the UGSNet candidates who are preparing for the examination, which is going to be start from this in this month, October 17th onwards. So here I'm conducting the free online live classes, guys. Okay, even though if you miss the live classes, you can go to the recorded one also. For the general paper one, that is the teaching and research aptitude in English. Okay, daily evening 5:30, and while coming to the paper 2 electronic science, daily at the afternoon 3 o'clock. And whoever the interested candidates are there, I kept one link in the description box of this video, that is a Telegram group link. So please join in that group link. Then you will get the regular updates regarding this free UGSNet online live classes from the Unacademy side. Coming to the present content of the video. So as I told that we are going to see the point by point how the NTA UGSNet is going to follow the selection process for the assistant professor and the JRF. So it is the first point. And I think all of you know that National Testing Agency is conducting the UGSNet exam for a total 81 subjects. Okay, 81 subjects. And actually yearly twice the examination will conduct. But this year and the last year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation, some irregularity is there in conducting the examination. Okay, so apart from these irregularities or else apart from this pandemic situation, the every year in the month of June and in the month of December. Okay, these are the regular exam conducting months of the UGSNet examination for the total 81 subjects. Okay, and while coming to the first point, the number of candidates to be qualified or the total slots shall be equal to 6% of the candidates appeared in both the papers of the national eligibility test. So that means, for example, for one slot, that means for let's take the June slot, nearly 10 lakhs people will register. Okay, so out of this 10 lakhs registered candidates, while coming to the examination, there is a chance of attending the 8 lakhs candidates. Okay, and we will call these candidates as a appeared. Okay, appeared candidates that you may check down here, appeared. So registered is different and appeared is different. Why? Because registered means everybody will register. Okay, but while coming to the examination, few of the candidates may drop. We will call as a absentees. So if 8 lakh people appeared for the examination, and out of this 8 lakhs, okay, so here as I told, the total 81 subjects are there. So like commerce, economics, okay, electronic science, computer science, okay, total 81 subjects. And out of the 81 subjects, whatever the analysis I am going to do here, for that analysis, I am taking the commerce as an example. And whatever the analysis I am applying to the commerce subject, you just apply that analysis to your individual subjects. Okay. So out of the 10 lakhs people registered, let's take for the commerce subject 1 lakhs. 1 lakh people are registered for the commerce subject. Okay, and take that 80,000 people are appeared for the examination out of the 1 lakh. That means 20,000 people are absentees. So now in the commerce subject, the appeared candidates are the 80,000, right? So now the total slots, how they will decide the total slots is that in the commerce subject, Okay, in the commerce subject, the 6% of appeared candidates, that is 80,000. 6% of 80,000 means how much? So 6 by 1000 into 80,000, that is equal. So we will get 4,800. Correct? That means out of the 1 lakh registered and out of the 80,000 appeared candidates, top 6% means 4,800 candidates that considered for the assistant professor. Did you understand? And it is the total slots. Okay, it is the total number of slots for the assistant professor category. Okay, so now out of this total slots, that means I got as a 4,800 top 6%. Okay, and one more criteria is there. Okay, top 6%. Okay, that criteria also I will tell you. And how this total slots will be divided into the different caste categories. So that thing can be explained in the second point. Okay, so the second point is, yeah, it is the second point. The total slots shall be allocated to different categories as per the reservation policy of Government of India. So it is as per the Government of India norms. These are the reservation policies, guys. And from the step 1, what we got is that in the commerce subject, the top 6%, that is as per my example, got as a 4,800. And out of this 4,800, if you take for the SC category 7.5%, 15%, 27% and 10%. So these are all the figures you will get. That means 7.5% of 4,800 is 360, and similarly 15%, 27, 10%. So the total reservation category is a 59.50%. That means out of the 4,800 total slots what we got, 2,856 are reserved for the reservation category, and the remaining slots, that is 1944, these remaining slots are for the unreserved category. Okay, and from these calculations, don't come to conclusion that 4,800 people or the candidates will be selected for the assistant professor, and for the ST category 360 candidates are selected for the assistant professor. So don't think like that. Next point is also there, so we will see that point also. These are all only the slots, okay, not the candidates to be qualified for the assistant professor. These are all only the slots. Fine. And coming to the next point, it is the third point. The third point is that actually it has to be the first point, but okay, fine, no problem. Whatever the top 6% they are going to select from the total number of appeared candidates, okay, this top 6% candidates must score minimum 40% in paper 1 and 40% in paper 2 for the unreserved category. And while coming to the reservation categories, 35% must be scored in paper 1 and 35% must be scored in the paper 2. And if we speak with respect to the marks, so out of the 100 marks from the paper 1, you need to score a minimum 40, and out of the 200 marks in the paper 2, you need to score minimum 80 marks. It is for the unreserved category. And coming to the reservation categories, out of the 100 marks, you need to score the 35 marks in the paper 1 and minimum 70 marks in the paper 2. Then only you will be selected, or else you will be considered for the further selection procedure. So that is the third point mentioning. Okay, fine. So the continuity of the second point, okay, that is I told that the total number of slots we got as 4,800. Okay, as per this calculation, that is the top 6% of the appeared candidates. So now we are moving to the next point, that is the fourth point. So in this fourth point, they mention that how the assistant professor is going to be qualified. Okay, so it is a number of candidates. So the slots, total number of slots are different. So in the first point, we got 4,800 is the slots, not the candidates. Okay, so this 4,800 slots, how they are going to convert into the number of candidates to be qualified. Okay, so just check down the number of candidates to be declared qualified for eligibility for the assistant professor in any one subject. So I took as a commerce. For the scheduled caste, that means if in the case of SC, how they are going to select means the number of candidates is equal to the number of candidates belongs to SC category who secured at least 35% of marks in both the papers taken together for SC category of commerce. Okay, so let's take in the commerce subject, okay, the total number of SC candidates, okay, who scored or else who secured more than the 35% in both the two papers, or 50,000. Okay, let's take 50,000 and multiplied with total number of slots derived from the SC category as per the step number 2. As per the step number 2, how many number of slots we got? As per the step number 2 for the SC category, we got 720 slots, right? So take here the 720 slots, fine, divided by, so divided by the total number of candidates belonging to SC category, overall subjects, okay, overall subjects, that means over all the 81 subjects, whoever the SC candidates are there, and those candidates who secured more than the 85%, that figure has to be considered here. Okay, so let's take out of the 10 lakhs registered candidates, let's take the 4 lakhs candidates or the belongs to SC category, okay, and they secured the more than 35%, fine. So if you do the calculation of this one, then you will get 90. That means out of the 4,800 total slots, okay, total slots. So while coming to the SC category, the slots are 720 and the number of candidates are going to be selected only 90. Fine. It is how they are going to follow the selection procedure of the assistant professor. Okay. And next we will see the JRF selection also. So it is step number 5. So in the JRF selection, the number of candidates for JRF can be taken as, okay, so I am taking NZ. So in the place of here you may check down the number of candidates belonging to SC category who have opted for JRF and have qualified for the eligibility of assistant professor both in the subject commerce. That means in my example I am taking the commerce and this one as a SC. That means whatever the first point you are looking here, they are opted for a JRF but qualified only for the assistant professor. Fine. So in the above example I got total 90 number of slots 90 number of candidates qualified for the assistant professor. So let's take an example that out of the 90 candidates, 70 are applied for, at the time of filling up of the online application form, 70 candidates are opted for both JRF and assistant professor, but they qualified only the assistant professor due to the less marks. Okay. Now this 70 count can be taken as here in this first one. So from here to here, I can take this one as a 70 multiplied with total number of JRF slots for ST category. I don't know the exact values of how many total JRF slots are providing by the University Grants Commission. So I'm just taking roughly as 1,000. So divided by total number of candidates belonging to ST category, overall subjects, that means all the 81 subjects who opted for JRF but qualified only for the assistant professor. And if I take the denominator count as a 4,000, that means the 4,000 candidates out of the 81 subjects under the ST category, they opted for a JRF but qualified only for the assistant professor. Okay, and if you look at this count, you will get 70 by 4, that is approximately, so 17.5. So round figure means we can take either 17 or 18. That means these many candidates are going to be selected for the number of candidates to be declared qualified for JRF as well as assistant professor in the subject of commerce under the SC category. Okay, understand? So it is how they are going to consider or else follows the assistant professor selection as well as the JRF selection. Okay, so if you are having any queries in this one, then please put your queries in the comment section. Fine. And in the next session, I am going to tell you how the normalization procedure will be taken. That means how your marks will be converted into the percentage or the percentile. Okay, that one we will see in the next video. Okay, so I hope that this video will give you some idea regarding the selection procedure of the assistant professor as well as the JRF. Okay, so here as per my analysis, okay, I did this one and I just took few approximate figures. Okay, so based upon these figures, I try to explain to you to make you clearly understand how the selection process will be. Fine. So apart from this one, if you're whatever the job requirement you are looking for, so please mention your job requirements in the comment section. If I got the recruitment notification which is matching up with your profile, then definitely I will come up in the next video. To get my next video as an immediate notification to your mobile phones, you have to subscribe the channel and then tap the bell icon. Or else, if you are looking for the personalized job consultancy, In the description box of this video, I kept one Google form. So fill up that form by simply paying the 100 rupees, that is the registration fee. Whatever the jobs you are looking for, okay, we will search on behalf of you and we will directly send to your registered mail ID those job notifications. Fine. Okay guys, so it is the content of this video. So thank you very much for watching. And the candidates who are preparing for the UGC NET exam from Unacademy side, here one announcement follows. If you are interested, you may continue guys, otherwise you may stop this video by here itself. Thank you. Hi, myself I am Ashwani Kumar, Unacademy educator of Electronic Science as well as the General Paper 1. And all of you know that Unacademy is India's largest learning platform. And the candidates who are preparing for the UGC NET, okay, NTA UGC NET, here the Unacademy is providing the multiple courses for the candidates who are preparing for the NTA UGC NET. So here I am going to show you the list. Actually, the University Grants Commission is conducting every year twice the National Eligibility Test exam for the 81 subjects. So out of the 81 subjects here, for few subjects, Unacademy is providing the complete course, including the free online classes also guys. So here I will give you the complete details regarding that one. So first of all, we will see what are the different subjects are providing by the Unacademy for the NTA UGC NET. Means commerce and general paper on teaching, management, computer science and application, political science, history, economics, practice and strategy, sociology, labor welfare, English, language and education, geography, law, Hindi, psychology, public administration, electronic science, environmental science, home science and philosophy, tourism, admin and management, mass communication and journalism, Sanskrit, Punjabi and anthropology. So these are the different subjects where the Unacademy is providing the courses guys. Okay. And from each and every course you will get the free online classes as well as the paid courses also you will get. So I will show you how to access. Here the few top educators are there guys, okay, which are going to give you the wonderful knowledge. Okay, and you can download the class PDFs also, okay, regarding the different subjects, okay, which will be very much helpful to you to crack the UGC NET JRF guys. And coming to my profile, okay, so myself I am Ashwani Kumar, as I already told you, educator of electronic science as well as a general paper 1. So it is my profile link. Okay, so whatever the subject you belongs to, just click on that one and then you will be directed to that particular subject educator's profile link. And if you scroll down, you will get the special classes. Okay, the special classes are completely free guys, that anybody can able to access this one. And just click on the see all. Whatever the free classes or the special classes I did up to now, okay, you can able to access all the special classes. So actually here I did the special classes on the, free classes on the general paper 1 as well as the electronic science previous year questions, okay, that you may check down here one by one. And whatever the interesting or else whatever your needed topic is there, okay, just click on that one and then you will be directed to the video guys. So you will get like this, and if you click on this watch now, then you will be directed to the online classes. Okay, but before that one you have to create your account by providing the mail ID as well as your contact number. Fine. So to watch the special classes, it is completely free. You need not to pay any amount guys. And if you want to get the complete course as per the UGC syllabus and each and everything, okay, which are helpful to crack your JRF, nothing but a paid courses. So here the two different types of subscriptions are there. One is the plus subscription and second one is the iconic subscription. And you may check down the difference here. In the plus subscriptions, you will get the, almost you will get the India's best educators are there in the Unacademy. Okay, you will be provided with the doubt clarifying sessions also, interactive live classes, and you can download the PDFs and the live test and the quizzes. And coming to the iconic subscription, interactive live classes, PDFs and the live test and quizzes, just as like the plus. Apart from this one, you will get the personal coach and personalized doubt solving and preparatory study material, SOP and the interview preparation. Okay, so all these things you will get additional in the iconic subscription. Okay, so while coming to the plus subscriptions, okay, we will see the different plans here. You may check down guys the different plans. For 1 month 2,900 and for 3 months 2,823 and for 6 months Okay, these are the charge per 1 month, and if you want to get the 6-month subscription plan, you have to pay 11,250, and for 12 months 13,750, and for 24 months 20,000. Okay, so depending upon your requirement, you may take any one of the subscription plan here. Okay, if you want the 3 months, or else if you want the 6 months, or else if you want the 12 months. Okay, so based upon when you are planning to write the exam, okay, so based upon that one, you may take any one of the subscription plans here. And out of this different subscription plans, you will get some discount also. So it is my referral code ASWINIK. So use my referral code and then click on the apply and then proceed to pay. Then you will get the 10% discount on any one of these subscription plans. Okay. So the subscription link as well as my profile link, both these two I will put in the description box of this video, guys.